Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy Flash here. So I figured that it's been a minute since I gave you guys a game review. So I might as well get to it. I spent some time playing the NBA 2K11. As you know, I put up a couple videos from that. But I spent some time with it. I've done some of the things in the game. And I've got a good feel for how the game plays and how everything goes, with and without different, settings and everything like that. First, let me talk about the Jordan challenges. Let me just say, not just the challenges themselves, but the inclusion of Jordan himself on the whole, as far as the whole entire game goes. This is the most accurate representation I've ever seen of a sports, a particular sports athlete in a video game that I've ever seen easily. They got the Jordan Challenge. I've done 6 of them. Some were tough. The finals when against the Lakers just took me forever because it went 7 games and I was getting aggravated, but I got that one done. And I did the shrug game. The 6 threes in the first half is a lot harder to do than you think it is, because Jordan is not the most proficient three-point shooter. But if you find the sweet spot, his sweet spots on the court, you can light it up a little bit. So I still got 4 more to go. The double nickel, 55 against the Knicks. The Father's Day, victory in the finals. The flu game, one of my all-time favorite games from Jordan, and just in general, as far in basketball, period. And of course, the last game. Along with that, there's also the My Player mode is the other mode in this game that is just incredible. I mean, it's you make a guy, you give him all the the usual things, all the different settings you can do for creating your player and making their shot style and just the way they play and everything. And then you play in the camps in the summer, with all the rookies, and then you get, based on your play, it affects your draft position. And my guy got drafted to the first round, 23, I think, to the Nets. So I'm on the Nets now, and then they take you got to do the summer circuit, and then you do well in the summer circuit, then you're on the team. And my guy's coming off the bench right now. He's a 3-point specialist, kind of a sniper off the bench. I know, but it's a great mode. They make you do different things to get so you can improve your player and get skill points to improve your player. And you really got to work at it and work your guy up and play well. Otherwise, your guy's just not going to improve, and he's going to be a scrub. He's going to be a bum. So the My Player mode is incredible. All the other modes are great. The online. Once again, the 2K servers, I don't know what the deal is with 2K and their servers, but another year now and they still haven't corrected the problem. Their servers takes a while to find people to play. Even, I was playing a couple games with a buddy from work the other day, and it's just, it was kind of lagging a little bit here and there. I had to be the host, every time he tried to host it would just drop. It's just different things that we should not have to be dealing with at this point. Say what you want about Madden and EA Sports, but I never have a problem jumping in a game with Madden and just getting it going. And when I play somebody, you'll notice a little bit of slight delay, maybe a split second. But I mean, it's nothing crazy. But I never have a problem with any of those games. You know what I'm saying? And where we've come with games now and online, the servers and shooting games and Call of Duties and all that stuff, there should be no excuse for what 2K is doing with their game. They have an incredible game, but they need to fix their online stuff. Now, the game does have its flaws. Everybody's always talking about the morphing issues and yada yada yada, but it's a video game. It's a video game that has constant up and down and contact. There's going to be morphing. If there's it is literally, in my personal opinion, it is literally impossible to make a video game that does not have morphing. I don't care what you say. I don't care what game is or what physics you implement into a game. It is virtually impossible to create a video game that does not have morphing. Period. That's it. There's no, I don't want to hear it. Now, in games like these, we can adjust the slider settings to create a more realistic experience, number one, and number two, to eliminate things like force fields and over excessive morphing. Now, the guy, shout out to Versus, who makes the best sports game sliders, and apparently he makes the best basketball. He plays basketball himself, so he makes great. I heard he made a great 2K10 slider last year. That was, one of the top the top slider setting downloaded, in like the world. It was crazy. But he did another one for this game, and so far I've seen it's amazing, because with these games, when you play on the hardest difficulty level, like in this game, Hall of Fame, Madden, or All Madden, the game cheats you. It has playing on the hardest. People think, oh, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, I'm nice. No. The hardest difficulty level in these games has nothing to do with difficulty. It has nothing to do with ability or how well you play. It has to do with how well you can deal with the game cheating you, because the game doesn't get harder. The game tunes on these harder difficulties. The game tunes the AI to cheat you out of victories. It cheats you. It does things to cheat you. Like, you'll pass, and they'll, like in Madden, they'll read the routes. Like, the computer will do the routes before your guy and intercept passes. The hardest difficulty levels are how should I put this? They're like a smoke and mirrors. They're just there to say, oh, it's hard difficulty. No, all the video game company did was tune up the AI to cheat you. Usually it's ever rampant in sports games. I haven't really, on Call of Duty, I always play on the hardest difficulty. I beat Modern Warfare 2 on I forget what the highest, what is it, veteran, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But and when I beat Halo Reach on Legendary, I was pretty much the first out of my friends and my Xbox Live friends to beat Halo Reach on Legendary. Solo, no help. And I'm gonna do the same thing with Black Ops when that comes out November 9th. But aside from the issues here and there, which are fixed with the slider settings that Versus has released, which makes the game a lot more realistic and makes things a lot more easier to deal with, this game is awesome. The only thing is that with slider settings is that you can't take them online and play with people. But the online is so bad in this game that it's almost a waste now. So it's like, if you're not playing once you're playing my player mode, and you finish all the Jordan challenges, and you even do the mode to get Jordan, where you recreating a legend, and you get Jordan in there, and you can take him from a rookie and take him through his career. Once you're done with all that, because of how bad the 2K servers are, this game is almost done for you. Unless you have buddies that, unless you have friends that you can always come over and play, and you play with them on a regular basis, or if you're living on a campus, you're in school. Other than that, after you finish all those challenges and modes, this game is done for you. So you might as well go ahead, rush through it, get out the way, because Modern Warfare 2 drops November 9th. And if you're not going to be playing if you're not going to be playing Black Ops, then I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing with your video game life. If you're playing video games and you're not playing Black Ops come November 9th, take yourself off my friends list. Do me a favor, go to Flash Extreme and delete him from your friends list, because I don't want to hear from you ever again. And that's how I feel about that. That's real talk. So that's it, man. 2K11 is the truth. This is definitely usually I give you guys some footage, but I don't feel like loading up all this. And I'll load up the My Player, show you what my guy looks like, but whatever. But yeah, 2K11, man. NBA 2K11 is one of the best sports games in years. Maybe definitely the best basketball game I've ever played, period. The best sim basketball game, ever created, as far as I'm concerned. Or sim sports game, period. But yeah, 2K11, man, 2K is on it right now with this, but they got some things to fix, and once they fix those things, they'll have something here. They've definitely moved in the direction of it's of greatness. This is greatness. The game is great, and there's not much else to say to it than that, except Black Ops November 9th. That's all you need to know. That's all that matters, man. We got the countdown going. We're within 20 days now. So we're within 3 weeks now. So let's do this. Let's get your game up. Let's get ready for that Black Ops. Alright? I'll catch you guys on the next video. Flash.